We know we're recording. We are recording. Give a big clap. Sync that audio.
Give it a what?
Clap.
What is it?
So, like, if you clap, right, it's like a big, loud noise.
Right.
So, when you go to sync the audio with the video, you have the audio from the video.
Okay.
So you'll see that, and you just line those two lines up, and then you're.
Where'd you learn that?
Like shit.
Yeah. Nice.
YouTube, baby.
YouTube, baby. You can do anything.
Learn anything.
Anything and everything.
That's where I learned all this lighting too.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Are these new too?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you got them for like taking pictures of the kids or something.
I have to use them tomorrow for taking pictures of kids with Santa.
Okay. Like
at
your
school.
kids or all the kids?
All the kids at school.
So you needed little bites to keep them sit still.
The little bites are their snack. Yeah.
Got you. Okay, I might be ready.
You might be.
I might be ready. I'm probably gonna fuck it up, but that's part of the
point.
podcast.
Yeah, don't be too like.
It's perfect. That's perfect.
And
yeah. I don't know what to do with my hands.
We gotta go raise. All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't even need this. I don't know why I wrote it down. I just typed that all out for nothing. What's up? This is the 11-year-old podcast back again, episode 3, and we have no idea what this episode is about. I'm just kidding.
Sure we do.
We do. We have an idea, but we're just going to run with it like we always do.
That's right.
I'm fidgety as fuck right now.
A little bit. I
think
can tell.
I drank like 3 coffees on the way here.
On the way here.
Yeah, and I have like another 2 coffees in that cup.
Oh, I thought it was like water.
No, it's coffee.
That's insane. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't drink coffee. I like not in the morning,
No.
like afternoon.
That's
like,
what it's for.
Yeah. But is it hot coffee or is it cold?
Hot coffee.
Yeah, no, I don't like drink hot coffee at all.
Iced coffee. That's
Iced
my
coffee.
go to, but I just can't make it right at home, and I'm trying.
Oh
not
yeah, I would
to
never.
Go.
Oh, so it's all made at home.
Yeah, like I just brought like we have
Yes,
Nestle,
I would never.
Like it's not a K-cup thing, but it's like a Nestle coffee thing, and you make your coffee.
Yeah, I would never make coffee at home.
I'm just trying to be a cheap bastard right now and not go to Dunkin' because I usually spend like $100 a week in Dunkin'.
That's acceptable. Know what I had? We went to that car meet on what was it?
Friday.
We went Friday, and it was
Monday. Add 3 days. It already happened.
It happened already. Got it. We went there, and it was at Steamtown Mall, and they have a Starbucks in there. And I've never ever had Starbucks in my life. And we went up to Starbucks because we wanted to get our tickets validated or whatever. And it was first time, and I had their hot chocolate, and it was delicious.
$8.
No, I don't think so. I got a grande, whatever size that.
Yeah. I don't know how to order either.
Yeah, I was like, I just asked what size.
What's large? No, I want a large. No, you mean a grande? I'm like,
no.
Yeah, sure. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, but it was really good. McKenna had one too, and I mean, Michelle called me, in what's that word I'm looking for?
Bougie?
Not bougie, because she had
Basic.
I was very basic because I only got a hot chocolate and not some caramel mocha frappe crappy.
I don't normally ever really go to Starbucks, but if I do, I usually get the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino.
Okay. I should have asked RJ what to get. He's a bougie bitch.
He is a bougie bitch. He's the bougiest bitch.
He does. Yeah. He goes to Starbucks more than anybody.
Yeah. No,
absolutely.
Trash. I don't know. So the frappuccino is like a frozen drink. It's a frozen coffee.
I just don't know what frappuccino, like the chino part. Like, does that just mean coffee? Like,
it's a stronger.
It's just
coffee.
a way of
so cappuccino is like a stronger coffee.
Okay.
Coffee's coffee.
I like cappuccino from that little thing at Wawa. Where I'm down for that.
Yeah, Wawa's your place though.
I love Wawa. Yeah, I can't wait until they build one up here. So
soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Carbondale at least.
That should be the first
Carbondale's like set. Like they're
building.
we're supposed to have one by us, but
that's not even in the works yet, though, right?
No, nothing.
It's like in limbo.
Yeah,
no one knows what's going on.
Whatever. So I want to talk about sleep this week. Lack of.
Ironic that we are doing this at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, that's definitely the earliest.
The day I get the most sleep.
Monday.
Today.
Yeah.
Sunday.
But do you usually, you don't sleep late on these days anyway, even though you're off, right?
I struggle to stay sleeping.
Right? Yeah.
And then when I do sleep and I get 8 hours, I feel like trash.
Yeah.
I just feel bad. Like I feel like last Monday we played Warzone and I just couldn't, I didn't feel locked in. I could not like focus. I felt groggy.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't just focus on anything.
No, I agree. Like there's times when 8 hours is it's too much sleep to function because I'm just like overtired at that point, and I'm not like big on naps. Like I can't do naps.
Yeah, I can't force a nap. If I'm doing something and I feel like I'm tired and I fall asleep, but I can't be like, okay, I'm going to take a nap at 2:00 today and take a nap. It just doesn't work.
If you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the bed.
Right. No way.
Never happen.
I never nap.
Sit on your phone for 4 hours.
No.
Got it. I'm the same way. I can't do naps, and I can't I have the worst time falling asleep at night. I'm always up till like 2-3 in the morning. Like Tuesday, I didn't go to sleep till like almost 5, and I'm back up at 7. And I had like a long day of tattooing and stuff like that. So
yeah. So and then when you wake the kids up and take them to school, are you trying to force yourself to sleep before noon, or are you?
Sometimes it depends. It's hard. I have getting up. When I get up, it's not too bad. If I'm up and around the house, I could probably go back to sleep. But the fact that I have to get dressed, get out, go out in the cold, drive, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff, coming back and trying to go back to sleep. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Yeah.
See, so I'm the opposite from you. So I have no issues falling asleep whatsoever. I can fall asleep.
I know. I witnessed it.
Yeah, movies. Yeah. Whatever. Sitting on the couch. Yeah. Whatever.
We've gone to the movies.
Yeah, falling asleep.
And fallen asleep.
I mean,
Fast and Furious.
Oh, it was Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
so.
you were out.
Yeah. I mean, the Marvel movie, that old guy wouldn't shut up, so I couldn't even fall asleep if I wanted to.
You didn't fall asleep for that one, no? No, you were awake.
No, but yeah, because I get so little sleep, I'm usually like a 11 to 3 guy. I usually get like that 4 or 5, maybe 5 hours, and that's like my sweet spot. I wake up, I feel great. But then when I wake up at 3 in the morning, say try to go, it's a Saturday and I'm off, and then I try to stay up past 9 o'clock, it's not happening.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I'm occupied myself with something like a video game, even then sometimes it's a struggle.
Yeah. I've been in a rut where no matter if I get 8 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, it does not matter. Like I'm waking up and I'm just miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just miserable when I wake up because I have to go to work.
I think it's just this, what was it? Yesterday. I didn't have to be up at any specific time. I think I got up like around 11.
Okay.
I'm still fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. I think I just like hate life.
Yeah, maybe. That's
like I didn't die in my sleep, so I'm mad.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. Again. I
gotta do this day again.
Praying every night is not working. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird balance. You know, I think it's just you need the consistency to feel like not tired or not miserable. You need like the same schedule. You need to be able to fall asleep at say 10, wake up at 6, and you just need to repeat that over and over again.
Yeah, I don't know. And I usually take like the melatonins, and I don't know if that's like fucking me.
It could be.
Like it's like making me like so sleep like. Making me sleep like so hard that like I'm coming out of that when I had to get up and I'm just pissed off about it.
I could see if you're taking melatonin and you're only getting 3 hours of sleep, it's probably still in your system. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then you're like forcing yourself through the medicine to wake yourself up.
And that's the thing. Like they say it doesn't like it's supposed to be all natural, and they say it doesn't work if you like sit there and like watch a screen or like if you're on your phone or whatever. And like I'll take it at like 10, 11 o'clock, and I'll sit there till fucking 4 and not go to sleep, not fall asleep. You know what I mean? Even though I'm tired.
Right.
So I don't know.
And that's with melatonin.
That's with, that's me taking it. So they say it doesn't work if you like aren't literally trying to go to sleep.
Right.
But I don't know. And Jack's the same way. Jack does not like to get up in the morning for nothing.
No.
He's like the struggle bus of the kids.
So I wake up to my alarm and I force myself not to wake up. I don't want to wake up, but I'll wake up. Like, say I get a 2:30 alarm will wake up or wake me up in the morning. I'm like, no, going back to bed. So it's not like I don't hear it. You know.
This morning I woke up. My alarm was set for 7:15, and I woke up and I hit stop, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I have an alarm for 7:15? And I laid down, and it like took me like a second, and I was like, oh, it's Monday. I need to get up. And because usually I set my alarm for 7:15, but I'll snooze it like 2 to 3 times, and I won't get up till like 7:40. But because I hit stop, I was like, fuck, now I have to get up because I'm not going to get up.
Yep.
So it's a struggle.
It is a struggle. It's just trying to find that perfect balance. You know,
I don't know if maybe it's because it's the winter, because like I feel like the summer's not as bad, but the summer I don't have to get up at 7 o'clock every morning.
Because the kids don't.
Don't school. Right. Yeah, so that could be it. It could just be the fact that I don't want to get up.
That's probably what it is.
I just needed some like encouragement.
Yeah, like a reason to get up.
Yeah,
like a lowered pickup truck in your garage to wake up to work on every day.
No, just like happiness.
Yeah. I guess that's far away. It's not as easy to.
I'm reaching for it. It's just not there. I find it in my dreams, and I don't want to leave.
Your dreams are better than real life.
Oh yeah,
always.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not always. Sometimes they're
sometimes they're bad. Yeah. I haven't had a bad dream in quite some time though.
I feel like I did have a bad dream.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I don't know if I should share it.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, I got shot.
You died?
I died.
You died.
I died. Yeah.
They say,
and I thought
you can't die in your dream.
I woke up though. Like,
right.
I mean, I got shot by a shotgun.
But you were alive. Like
then I woke up. Yeah, so I got shot by the shotgun, and I felt like the leakingness of the blood, and then I woke up.
And you pissed your pants.
Probably. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I don't recall, but I don't think I did. I have pissed myself though. I pissed myself. All right, we'll do an embarrassing childhood story.
Okay, childhood's not too bad though.
But I mean, probably 11, 12, 13.
Sleepover? Okay.
No, I was probably like around that 11 to 13.
All right.
And I don't know. I had a dream I was in the bathtub. Maybe I was a little younger.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I would piss in the bathtub. That's pretty gross. You know what I mean? But
it's super weird, yeah.
But I would do
Shower's acceptable.
Right. But you're then sitting in your piss, right?
Yeah,
you're bathing in your piss, right? So I'm like, I had a dream in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, cool. It's cool to just take a piss. And then I just woke up. I'm like, I pissed myself. I'm like, shit.
And it was like the first time in like.
Oh yeah, I was way older. Than like I was definitely
from when you like got out of diapers kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got
so it had to be between like that diaper stage and like 10, maybe somewhere around there. That's pretty gross now that I think about that. Pissing in the tub.
Pissing in the tub. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a.
You're taking a bath to clean yourself, but then you're not cleaning yourself.
In my opinion, like baths, I take baths just like to help with my back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're not like you don't get clean.
No,
like you're sitting like even if you like use
that was on your body.
Right. Like even if you use soap and you get all that, get whatever off.
Right.
It's still sitting like reminiscing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so like I feel like baths just aren't clean at all.
No, I never thought of it like that, but yeah, you're right. You're sitting in dirt.
You're sitting in whatever
you've been through that day. You know?
Yeah. So usually what I'll do is I'll take a bath and I'll relax in the tub and then I'll let the water out and then I'll take a shower. Yeah. So like it's like I'm still like getting clean.
Right. Then you're cleaning all that filth off you. Right, at least the hot water helped your back.
Yeah. That's the only reason I take a bath.
Yeah.
And because I'm bougie.
Bougie.
A
bougie bitch.
I light some candles.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah, some bath bombs.
Okay. Like 6 of them?
Yeah. 6, like that Aaron Rodgers commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, sorry.
He just keeps throwing them in.
Keeps popping them out of this thing.
So do you have a bougie hot chocolate while you take your bougie bath?
I would be nice.
Yeah, I would, right?
I thought, honestly, it was 22 degrees this morning when I was taking the kids to school. I was like, I wish I could get a hot chocolate.
Yeah, I mean Dunkin' has hot chocolate.
Yeah, but their hot chocolate sucks dick.
It's just I feel like I can never. It's so hot that
it's literally like burning water. You can't even taste the chocolate because of how hot it is.
I haven't had one. Do they still have the Dunkaccino? It's a hot chocolate coffee.
I have no idea.
And I
anything Chino.
Yeah, but it was hot. It was hot chocolate with mixed with a coffee. Like it was both. But I feel like that took away the shittiness of the hot chocolate. It just sounds
like like a mocha.
Like a mocha, like a mocha coffee.
Yeah.
Like a coffee. It's probably what it is.
It's literally the same thing, right?
Yeah. They called it a Dunkaccino.
Dunkaccino.
I don't know if they I haven't seen it on the, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
They might have it. I don't know.
I don't order hot things from Dunkin', so.
I've never had a hot chocolate from Starbucks, though. Never.
Change your life.
Good?
Change your life.
I might have to grab one.
Yeah. I would say the best hot chocolate like you can get from a place,
like a
instead of like
a fast,
instead of like you making it at home.
I think the best hot chocolate I ever had, it's like Borders Bookstore.
Okay.
Or what is it now? Bam.
Yeah.
They have like a
a bar in there.
Yeah, a coffee bar.
Coffee bar.
And they make like a sick hot chocolate.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, but it was good. But like, I'm not going to go
People
to a
who read
bookstore.
books are expensive.
Yeah, they're bougie.
They're bougie.
Yeah, but I'm not going to like go to BAM on my way to work and grab like a coffee.
Right.
You know what
I mean, maybe people do.
Maybe.
I mean, if it's that good.
Maybe it's on the way. Like maybe if I worked up that way.
Right. That was the thing. Like, I wasn't going to get out of my car this morning, so it wasn't like I was going to go to Starbucks in the mall, and I wasn't driving to Dixon. So I was just like,
that's the closest ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only ones.
There's one up on Montage too. A drive-through one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Montage.
it's still out of the way.
Yeah, I mean it's closer than
Dixon.
I would say
Dixon. Yeah.
maybe you might be smack dab in the middle of the both.
Yeah, I'm just fucked. Yeah, I'm just like
you are in a weird.
I'll just go to Dunkin'.
Even driving to your house, there's like 6 different ways for me to go, and I'm just like I don't know which way to go. Like what? Because it's in the middle.
That's literally what I feel about Dunmore. I fucking hate the location of Dunmore because it's there's no like quick way to get there.
There's no like easy way.
No.
It's just
and especially if you're in like West Side, West Side of Dunmore, it's absolute trash.
Yeah.
There's just you have to take Main Ave and then Green Ridge, and it's just like annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish like there should be an exit for Dunmore off the Scranton Expressway.
There should be, but it doesn't go through there. So
I know, but it should.
There should be.
It should be.
I agree.
I mean, you could go. I guess you could go the Expressway to 81 and then get off the Dunmore exit. But
could do that.
It's such a.
It's a pain either way.
Yeah, it's just out of the way.
Yeah,
it's just.
That's how I feel about your house though, because I'll.
My house.
Yeah,
my house is out of the way.
It's just I'll drive here and I'll be like, okay, going up, going down, and coming up through town is the fastest way in my mind. And then when I leave here, I'm like, the highway's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna get off. I'm just gonna hit the highway and go home through Clark Summit.
Right.
So I'm like, but why do I do that? Why do I think like, okay, on the way home, highway's faster, but on the way here, coming through town is just. That's just me. That's my brain.
It's some. I mean, I understand because sometimes. Like if I have had to go, I've gone to Dunmore. I'll take 81. I'll get right on 81 and get off.
Right.
And then like coming back, I'll go through like the backside and go like through Harrison and shit like that.
Maybe it's the exits because like the exit to get here is Music Street.
Right.
And then the exit to get on the highway is River Street. So River Street is closer than Music Street, but it's only
a block down. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just weird.
What else we got on this agenda today? What do you want to go with? What direction?
We can start talking about Gymkhana.
I'm down for that.
We got that. What's today? It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, the 6th.
Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Gymkhana.
I'm pumped for this one.
I'm a lot more excited than
Electricana.
Electricana.
It's this one's gonna blow Electricana out of the water.
I do believe so. I've like just looking at the trailer. Like I seen the Hoonigan Gravedigger. There was like some kind of boats.
Yeah, jet skis.
Yeah, they're just doing a lot.
Already seen it in the air, like in the trailer.
Yeah,
the car was flying through the air, so you know it's going to be some kind of big jump.
There's a jump. Yeah. I think
Travis
it's like bridge.
Was getting taken out in an ambulance, so something happened.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
It's all for
fragile.
content.
He's fragile.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got so many different broken bones.
I'm surprised he even agreed to do another one after the last one.
I'm surprised he was able to stand next to the car to do, like, to go over the car. Because he's got pins and hips, fake hips. He dislocated his back from his hips.
Do you think that makes you stronger? Or, like I have metal in my arm.
Right.
Is my arm stronger now?
I feel like it makes you, your body's stronger, but it makes you constantly hurt. Like, it doesn't, it's not supposed to be in your body. So, like, it's going to be aggravating all the time. Like, you know it's there. And as you get older, that's just going to get worse. So, but I think maybe, like, the structure, like if you were to like fall on it again, it'd be harder to break.
It's like fucking Wolverine, right?
I guess so.
I'm literally an X-Men.
I mean, you should be.
And that's what I mean. Like Travis has so much fucking rods and shit in him. Bad. He's like fucking Wolverine.
He was saying that he has to take to get motocross boots on. He has to take an ice bath.
Really?
To shrink the swelling in his legs to be able to get the boots on.
They're constantly that swollen?
Yeah. His knees, his legs, they're just constantly swollen.
It's crazy. It's probably why he's not doing motocross anymore, right?
Yeah, he like judges stuff. Yeah, he doesn't do anything on a bike. He'll get on a bike here and there.
Right.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't.
No, he just judges like Nitro World
It's a
Games.
lot more, I don't know, a lot more like on your body than like driving a car.
I mean, he always says, with age comes a cage, and that's why he's in a car. That's what he says.
That's his saying?
Yep.
All right.
With age comes a cage.
Do you think, what do you think of the car?
I think this might be besides like the Crawford hatch, Subaru hatch from like '08 from Ken Block, like Gymkhana 2.
Yeah.
I think this might be my favorite Subaru.
Okay.
Probably in the last decade, in the last 10 years. This is probably my favorite Subaru.
Do you qualify it as a Subaru?
I do.
Why?
Why? It's a GL wagon.
But
It's got a Boxer 2.0 and it's a wagon.
Yeah.
I mean, the chassis is a tube frame. Like,
chassis doesn't exist. It's not built off of
No.
anything that exists.
I mean, they got it damn close to the way a GL wagon looks.
Oh no.
No?
Well, yes, but no. Like, I mean,
besides the wide body,
the width,
yeah.
the width of it. It's like,
but look at every Gymkhana car.
Yeah.
Like, look at a Ford Focus that they do. It's wide. Look at the Air Slayer.
yeah. I wish
It doesn't look like a Subaru.
kind of.
You know what I mean? It doesn't look like a normal Subaru.
It looks like my car, and I like it. I wish I wish they would do more of like taking like cars that exist
Okay.
and making them into something, but not as crazy.
Okay.
Just so like kind of like viewers have that like, oh, I can do that.
Right. But also then they can't do what they're doing with them.
Fuck that.
There's there's
I will go do that same Subaru run right now.
okay, and then you're not gonna have a car. Like it's just the first thing you do.
That's besides the point.
You're not gonna be driving it home. that's the. They're not normal off the street cars. Like you can't go jump. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna. You can, but you're not gonna drive away from it.
Don't tempt me.
You know, you're not. Like you're just not. And that's like these are like dream builds. You know what I mean? It's like what can you think of? Half the car's 3D printed, half the car's carbon fiber. I mean, all the cars carbon fiber.
The whole car,
thing.
Yeah.
It's what as I get what you're saying. Gymkhana 1 was what? A Subaru. It was a 2006 STI. And it was basically it was a STI chassis, STI frame, the same EJ257 that you can buy off whatever. And it was just forged internals, and he just went out and slayed the shit out of it.
They did same suspension too, right?
Probably rally suspension, a little bit, but nothing you couldn't buy.
Couldn't you buy? Yeah, right.
Like,
right.
It wouldn't like.
That's what I like. I like the idea of like that I can go buy something and like do the same thing.
Right. But also in Gymkhana 1 and Gymkhana 2, it wasn't everything that they did was something you could go do. It wasn't like they were doing donuts around segways and maybe getting a little bit of air, smaller jumps.
So you're saying the further they're going, it's getting more of like unrealistic for like the common folk.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're just trying to one up themselves. And it's just like, okay, what can we do next?
Yeah.
What can we do next? And now, okay, we got to make the car. You know, they even say like the car is basically a rallycross car. Like you can go race this in rallycross.
Now, what you saw, let's talk about Electricana.
Okay.
What you saw on Electricana. Do you think they could take like this car and do the exact same thing?
The Subaru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. Nothing crazy about Electricana, right?
No, nothing crazy. I mean, they jumped down a ramp that like a parking garage ramp.
Yeah.
And maybe got 6 feet of air. I mean, they're just super, super careful with the car. And you could tell in the video.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I also feel like since they knew they were going to have to like drastically bring down like the craziness of the video, they should have brought up the craziness in other ways. Like you saw other Audis out there, classic Audis, stuff that. But they didn't interact with them. You just drove by them.
Yeah.
You know, hey, like that's it. Like they didn't really. I don't know. I think they could have been more
little
creative.
wave.
Yeah, I think they could have just been more creative. If they're not going to be as like ballsy, you got to be more creative,
right?
And make it
right. And I just felt like they could have did something cooler with an electric car.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what could be done or couldn't be done, but they should have did. I would love to have seen the top speed.
Oh yeah,
top speed would have been great.
But I feel like that is not. There's not much risk to getting a top speed.
There's not
Vegas.
No.
You have a huge
maybe
straightaway.
like a narrow straightaway, something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There
something
wasn't
that
much risk there, so that should have happened.
Yeah,
you know? I agree. Jinx.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fine.
Oh,
but I agree.
Yeah. So I mean, it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I don't think. I don't even have Electricon in my mind when it comes to like, are they going to
No, it's still like the pin video, I think, on their YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, the build is cool.
The build's cool. They did do a buildology.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The build is cool. Like, I get it. Like, that's where we're
But there was a lot of stuff that
to.
they couldn't even like talk about. Like a lot of stuff that they don't have. Yeah, that they don't have access to because Audi's like, yeah, you can't.
Right.
You can't have that.
Yeah. That's why I don't really like that Ken Block went with Audi. You know what I mean? Because like more expensive brand.
I would have loved to see him go with Volkswagen instead. But
right. Yeah. I mean,
I know it's the same company. But
yeah, but I feel like you'd have less rules, less like control. You'd be able to control what you.
They
want
do
to do
something like with a Mark, like 3 or 2 or some shit.
It was pretty sick.
It'd be sick.
That would be sick to do that kind of build. a Gymkhana like Volkswagen build.
Yeah.
I mean, Tanner Faust, he runs Volkswagen in Rallycross.
Does he?
He has a bug. Yeah, a Beetle.
Really?
Yeah, and it's all Gymkhana'd out, like it's like all Rallycrossed out.
Okay.
And he's in the top 3 all the time.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Tanner Faust? He's well, I'm a car guy. I don't remember the show. What's the main car show that everyone watches? It's on like there's a European version. There's an American version.
I have no idea. What
don't?
There's a car show that people like on television.
On television, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Let me see.
Not like
You know,
like custom cars.
No, it's
okay, no.
See,
Like a racing car.
no, it's like
I have no idea what you're talking about. To be honest.
Let's see. Wow, I can't believe this is ridiculous. I can't believe
You Google his name and didn't find it.
No, I should. No, I didn't Google his name. I just did car shows on TV.
Yeah,
Tanner Faust TV show.
Slacker.
I am slacking.
Yeah.
I can't believe Top Gear.
Top Gear. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
Never watched it.
I watched it here and there,
No.
but there's like an American version and a European version.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was one of the hosts on Top Gear, American. For
America.
the American, yeah.
I got
American
you.
one. I mean, they do.
And then
it's basically
does he
the
have,
TV
like,
version
YouTube
of
channel?
like Donut Garage.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's like they take the new Corvette and like, okay, top speed. Then they do crazy stuff with it, and then they'll do like, okay, this car, like the Focus RS. I think they like drifted a milk truck with it, like to see like, okay, if you drift the Focus RS, then you drift the milk truck. See if you can drift the milk truck. Stuff like that. Just crazy. You know, race an airplane.
I thought it was. Yeah, I literally just thought it was like a kind of like a Top Speed kind of show.
I mean, it's just like the most iconic one for me was, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I know because I'm a Subaru guy, but was like a Mitsubishi Evo Lancer raced a pro snowboarder down a snowboarding mountain. Like it's the one that comes in my head. Yeah, like
that's
that was
weird.
Yeah, but they raced to the bottom of the mountain because that was like, you know, it's supposed to be able to drive through deep snow, and it's a rally car, you know, stuff like that.
All right. I could drive through a mountain.
Definitely.
Drive down a mountain. I can drive down a mountain.
Yeah.
Super fast.
Yeah, super fast. You got it. I have faith.
So just one shot.
Just
Woo!
one shot, yeah. Like off
the mountain. Yeah.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
I'll hit the bottom.
But yeah, I'm super stoked for this Gymkhana. I feel like Travis Pastrana is just taking over for the Gymkhanas.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the last Gymkhana Ken had before Electricana?
10.
And what one was that?
That was the one when they did 5 cities.
Okay.
That was the debut of the Huna truck.
Okay.
That was
what year was that? 2019?
2018.
Okay.
Because they didn't do one in 19 because of COVID.
Okay. Like 2019 into 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And then 2020 was Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the last 5 years, Travis has.
I would like them to find someone young and new.
To do Gymkhana?
Facts.
Why?
Because they're old as fuck.
Yeah, but they're in a car. It's not like what are they? What is this young guy gonna? It's not like a sport, like a physical sport.
Travis ends up on a gurney.
Yeah, but anyone can end up on a gurney.
Right, but we don't know why. And I'm gonna say it's because he's old.
I mean, he's 38.
That's old.
That's 4 years older than you.
I'm old.
Yeah, but do you feel like you would end up in a gurney if you did Gymkhana? No.
Yes.
No. I don't think so.
No, I'd end up in a ditch.
That's just because you can't drive.
Fuck you. No, I just think that like they are getting older,
yeah,
and I feel like it's definitely like a struggle. I mean, granted, it's one fucking thing a year.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? So it's really not too bad, but
I mean, Travis is still doing like rallies. That's way harder on the body than Gymkhana.
is he? Yeah,
He is,
He's
yeah,
so
every
old.
year.
He's. Are you sure he's only 38?
He's only 38.
100%.
38, 39. And Ken Block's 50.
Yeah, Ken Block's old as fuck
Yeah.
too. He needs to get replaced also.
He still snowboards. He still mountain bikes.
Yeah. I don't know.
He owns DC, you know. You look, Travis Pastrana's age.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, 30, maybe 40 tops. I don't think he hit 40 yet.
39.
39.
He looks old as fuck.
He does.
He looks like a farmer, and I can't stand it.
I mean, he's been through a lot, though.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I mean. Like, as damaged as he is,
Right.
I feel like they could like find someone.
So
new.
who's the next runner-up?
I don't fucking
Who
know.
do you think? Who do you think?
What's her name's daughter? Maybe.
Oh, Ken Block's daughter?
Yeah, she was doing that.
The racing.
The
drag
racing shit, yeah.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, if they can take her, I mean, this is not a like cut at women or anything like that. But if they can take her and teach her how to drive the fucking unicorn in 6 months, I feel like anyone could do it, right?
Yeah, I kind of feel with technology now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a sequential transmission,
yeah,
like
sequential.
so, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they have paddle shifters now. Like it's literally
and they made it paddle shifters first, so she can keep her hands on the steering wheel at all times. Yeah. So it's just clutch to go and stop.
Yeah,
yeah. I think anyone probably could, but I think to do Gymkhana stuff, it does take like a lot of time behind the wheel of a car, like to proximity, get your rear end close to things, not destroying the car, not blowing the car up.
Tell that to Ken Block.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Didn't get close to shit.
I know. Travis did though.
We'll
for
see.
For Air Slayer one.
Air Slayer one. Yeah. Not really.
He dropped the rear.
He dropped the rear tire.
Ken Block hit the tire, like he didn't drop the tire, and then Travis dropped. Yeah. Like
I don't know if that was
for that.
Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah. They had people in the water and everything. Like they put skid plates on the side of the Air Slayer for that reason, so he could drop and drag frame. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be the Gymkhana of the year. Honestly, it's not hard.
I'm super happy that they did come out with another one because we've been waiting like 2 years.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah,
2020 was Travis. So
I don't know. You said we should replace him. I like it. I like how we have Ken Block and we have Travis Pastrana. I wouldn't be mad if they added someone to like give us more content.
Maybe not like maybe replace was the wrong word. I just like to see like other drivers.
Right.
I'm sure there's other people that can do crazy shit.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, 2022. Yeah, a lot of people are doing crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're not getting paid for it, and these guys are.
No. Yeah. I mean, they probably have a YouTube channel or something.
Oh yeah.
But it's true. All right, so that's Gymkhana coming out tomorrow.
At 10 a.m., bro.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
And I'll make sure I do a review on it.
Yeah, I like the review you did for
Electricana.
Yeah. Is that on your YouTube channel?
It is not.
Okay.
I just did the TikTok version. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a full review of it.
On the YouTube
or maybe
channel?
we'll wait and talk about it next episode. What else? Let's talk about Kanye West.
Oh boy.
Kanye West and him.
We might get canceled for this.
On Twitter.
Just by talking about it.
No, stop it. I mean, you can only say Hitler like 10 times, right?
Well, there's one.
In one episode, yeah,
there's one.
9 to go. Put a counter in the corner. Let everybody know. Bing. No, I mean, he's just off the walls. And I don't know if like Elon should have let him or like unbanned him from Twitter.
Okay.
Same thing with like Donald Trump, but Donald Trump I don't think has said anything since he got unbanned.
Okay.
But like his tweets and like him on that show.
Yeah, that's the only thing I saw.
You only saw the show?
That's the show. I didn't read. I don't have a Twitter, so I didn't see anything on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, first he went on that, I don't even know whose show it was. And they were talking about Hitler, and he said that he liked Hitler and that he
understood that.
Something
with not to make this religious, but it was something with God, right? God loves everyone,
right? And yeah, like Hitler. He believes like Hitler went to heaven, kind of thing. It was just all over the place, and then he went on Twitter and announced his he's running for president
again. Though this was
did it. Well, last time it was like such a late entry that like most states had to write him in.
Okay,
but I think like this year, like it's 2024, he'll actually like be on the
have a
ballot.
Campaign, have everything. Yeah.
So I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I used to love his music.
Me too. Same.
You know what I mean?
Growing
like
up.
Graduation, like all those albums I used to love. And he's I don't know where he's going with this.
Losing his mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if it's the Kardashians that did it to him, but
I don't know.
Maybe they like
drugs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's that movie? That horror movie?
Which one?
The one where the black guy's dating the white girl and he goes to meet her family. And they want to kill him.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's by Jordan Peele.
Can't recall.
No. Oh my God! Why can't I think of the name of the movie?
I think of like House of Wax when you say like.
No, it's. It's not Nope. I want Get Out.
Is it?
Get Out.
Current? Is it recent?
2017.
Okay, I've never seen it.
Yeah, Get Out.
Okay.
But like, I don't know if the Kardashians did some shit like that to him, or like, and like now he's losing his mind. But
maybe beats me. I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait. I'm sure there will be plenty more coming out.
So do you think like people will go ahead and jokingly vote for him? I'm sure that'll happen, but do you think it'll be like
a close,
like a significant amount of people that like, oh, I'll just like jokingly vote for this guy?
I hope not.
Right.
I don't want.
Like
I never.
I'm
voted.
not asking for it. Yeah,
I'm
I don't
30,
vote.
I've never voted. I've not registered to vote, but I might register to vote against that. Because that would just be insane. And the way America is now, like lately, it's just getting more insane and more insane.
Right.
You know, we got cancel culture and all this craziness. You can't say a thing without
Hitler.
Exactly. That's 2. Count it. But you can't say a thing without getting either canceled or any celebrities. You can't say anything. You have to be like super careful about what you say or what you do. You want
to hear a joke?
I want to hear a joke.
What's the difference between Hitler, and Usain Bolt?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Usain Bolt finished the races.
Okay, so there won't be an episode 4. This will be our last episode.
Last episode.
Make it count. I'll just say it again. Hitler. It's what, 4, 5? 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What's your take?
I just
Kanye
I hope
president?
Like I know people are going to jokingly vote for him.
Yeah,
and there might be people that like literally vote.
Do you think that's the younger generation that will jokingly vote for it, or our generation?
I don't know. Like I really don't know. I hope it's not like any kind of a race thing. Where it's like if he's the only black person that's running,
right?
And like
they use that. Why?
Because like obviously he's not mentally like stable. To
I agree.
Be a president. Do you think anyone's going to vote for Joe Biden again?
No.
No shot.
No shot. So who does that leave? Isn't
I don't know who else.
I think Trump is running again, right?
Well, Kanye went to Trump and asked him to be his running mate. I believe Trump told him to fuck off.
What is happening? Like, what is actually happening? Kanye West is asking Donald Trump for support to be president.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Now, if it was Joe Biden or Donald Trump, do you think Donald Trump will take that win?
Wasn't it Joe Biden or Donald Trump last year? Or last election?
Yes. When Donald Trump was president, yes.
It's like a lose-lose.
I feel like a lot of people miss Donald Trump compared to Joe Biden.
Yeah. What did Donald Trump do, though?
Talk a lot of shit.
Besides, like
positive?
Yeah.
I don't know what any president has done positive.
Lately.
I don't.
Barack was like the last good one, right?
But I remember when I was in high school and that was like the election was Barack Obama, people were like not happy with him winning. A lot of people were.
Yes. Do you think it was a race thing?
I do think it was a race thing.
Right. But he also turned out to be one of
a good president.
The best presidents in like 2 decades.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a funny story?
Sure. And he did 2 terms. He got reelected.
Yeah. He 8 years.
All right.
Funny story. Kids in my school. So you know the Glider Diner?
Yes.
For some reason, Barack Obama was there.
Really?
Yes.
Before or
while he was president?
Okay.
He was in town for a rate or something, you know.
Yeah.
And kids from my school left school, skipped school, like walked out of school to go there and see him. Got an actual written pass from Barack Obama on paper and a picture with him, and they got suspended for leaving school.
That's crazy,
isn't it? They said there's no excuse for leaving school. They're like, and they were in like debate club.
The fact that they got suspended for cutting school is crazy because I used to cut school all the time.
Yeah, because they tried to come back into school is what, like after. It was like midday. Yeah. They left school, came back to school with the picture and the note from Barack Obama. And they said,
I don't know if I would even show it to anybody.
I don't know.
Like I would just like, I would have just like, oh, I'm back.
Right.
Like just blend it back in. Because like you like go to different classes, right?
Yeah, but in our school, it was like we had security at the doors. We had metal detectors. You had to like, you couldn't just walk into any door and not be reckoned. You couldn't be like, okay, oh yeah, he's just going back, whatever.
In my school, we had
it was like jail.
We had like a it was same exact thing. Tall fences, bad food.
Yeah, bad food. Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yep.
In my school, we had like a security guard up front.
Okay.
And then we had.
Is this in Philly?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like doors all the way around the building, so there's plenty of exits.
Right.
So I used to I'd go in the front door and go around to the side door and just leave.
Okay. And yeah, just like, no one would question.
No one would say anything. And then for a while I was using, fake nurse passes.
Okay.
Like, because if you were able, like, if you had to leave for something, like, no one had to pick you up. You could just like walk out, like if you had to go home or something like that for like an appointment or anything like that. You could walk home. So I got one from the nurse, and then I like scanned it on my computer, and I like cleared everything. And I print out a bunch of copies.
Nice.
And I used to fill them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it worked?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Because like the security guard doesn't like check with anybody. She just like that. And those days I would just walk right out the front door, like, hey, I got an appointment, I gotta go.
Right.
You know, they don't like check with the nurse.
Yeah, but they didn't notice that, like, wow, this kid must be like really fucked up or something because he's always sick.
I mean, I wouldn't do it all the time.
Right, I gotcha.
That was just like here and there. Most of the times I would just like go in the front door, and then go outside door and go go hang out with my friend.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Gotcha. I used to just say I was sick because I didn't go to Votech for whatever reason. Something where my grades were terrible, and my guidance counselor was like, I really want you to focus on just your core grades and not have any distractions. But I'm like, okay, but you could tell I'm not good at school. You could tell like I'm not interested in school. I don't plan on going to a 4-year college.
Right.
Votech would be the answer, to give me, some kind of something that I can leave school and have a job.
Yeah.
But I stayed in school, but all my friends were in Votech and going for welding, whatever. And they would all get out early, and especially during PSSAs, like they would get out early and then not have Votech because once PSSAs was over, they'd be done for the day. So I would just go to the nurse every time and be like, oh, I have diarrhea, or I'm going to throw up. And then I would just leave with them. Yeah. And go skate or whatever.
Yeah, we had a Votech, my school was a Votech school too. And we had, what did we have? We had culinary, we had automotive, computer science.
Police stuff too, right? Police, paramedic.
No, nothing like that. We had, what else did we have?
You have welding?
I think we had like, not lumber, but like...
Woodworking, yeah.
Carpentry, yeah. No welding.
Maybe that was inside of automotive.
Or whatever. And so you didn't start like one of those until till 10th grade. So 10th grade, I signed up for computer science.
Okay.
And I knew a lot about computers. And like the first day I sat in that class, I was like, bored. This is fucking stupid. Yeah. Like, I am not going to learn nothing here. So I requested to get transferred, and I ended up, and everything else was full. I was going to go to automotive, but everything else was full. So I ended up transferring to culinary. And I did culinary for 2 years, it was all right. It was a lot of like restaurant stuff.
Okay.
So like you had to learn, like you learned how to fold napkins.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Phil, he graduated from culinary school, and like I told him,
guy in the band that you tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I told him that I knew, like, I went to culinary and I knew how to like fold napkins and shit like that. And then there was like, I think like the 11th year you did like the business side, like where you learned how to manage like the business side of. But I wasn't there for that. I was going by that.
Yeah, I did the same thing in I went to college, 2-year college for Johnson College for automotive.
Did?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I dropped out.
Yeah. For automotive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for automotive. Because it was a bachelor's degree, so you would get you had to go to like math, English, all that stuff too.
Right.
And I was terrible at all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty terrible at cars too. But what I
learned nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, my friend's dad was the automotive teacher for like the garage. So that's why I was really interested in going, because he was like, yeah, we'll get you in, we'll get you doing this, that, and the third. And then he got fired for helping a kid right before I left, or right before I got there. He got fired for helping a kid with school money to buy tools. So like he used the school's money to buy a kid tools because he didn't have money.
Yeah.
And he was tired of the kid not ever having his own tools.
Yeah.
Trying to help him out. And
you have to have your own tools when you go there?
Yeah, you have to.
Really?
Yeah, bring your own tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to bring your own tools. But I used my grandparents. Like my family would give me like money, checks for school, and I had a bank account. It's probably like $2,500. That's what I use for tools.
Okay.
But long story short, we got some Joe Schmo who is like 70 years old. Knew about cars enough, but we would just sit in the classroom and just read in a book. And I'm like, I don't learn this way.
No,
so,
like I need hands-on.
I need hands-on. Anytime we go out, it'd be like oil changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And just be like, yeah, this isn't for me.
No,
So I
like
would just
go break something so I can fix it.
Right. I just wanted to learn diagnosing problems,
right.
how to diagnose an issue. If, look for, start with the battery, go to the fuse panel, check the fuses, then work your way inside, stuff like that, build engines, stuff like that. And
do you think like schools like that, like, because of like the power that YouTube has now, do you think like not like being a lawyer or something like that, something that really takes a lot of or a doctor, hands-on stuff. Do you think like schools like that are going to like go away? I
think so. I think there's just going to be more online stuff because the only thing for a lot of people, like probably would be for hands-on stuff. It's you got to hands-on learn. You got to learn doing it. So that's the only thing. The only reason why I say it might not go away because a lot of people don't have the money to like have the stuff, like have the lifts, to lift the car and learn how to use a lift or welders or tools or stuff like that to practice on engines and stuff like that. So those schools supply that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I think maybe not, because if you could watch it on YouTube, but if you don't have an engine block in front of you to follow along with that YouTube video, then you're not, you're only learning by watching. And then when you go work in a garage, you're going to get, hey, my car doesn't start, and you're going to be like, okay, well, I never hands-on have done this before.
Right.
So that's the only
makes sense.
reason why I think it might not.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, I'm thinking, like, so, like, say the whole time you're in there working on engines, you're working on, like, a specific type of engine or, like, one kind of engine, and then you go work at a garage and then, like, zone pools and something that you've never touched.
Right.
Do you think that, like, it all apply?
I think so. I think maybe I see more places like garages, like Toyota of Scranton, are not going to need that degree as much because more people can learn without a degree.
Because
Because so when we would have recruiters come to like recruit like the seniors in our college,
they recruit people.
Yeah, like so really? Toyota Scranton would come, like people like Motor World, like stuff like that would come in to recruit new employees, and so they would go there to automotive schools to recruit those people. I think you're just not going to see that as much. You're just going to be able to walk in with no degree and
just
start a job.
Just start learning.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's plenty of people that don't know anything and they just work their way up and like, start learning everything.
I mean, even Roger, Roger, right?
Yeah.
He works at Toyota Scranton, and I believe he went to Johnson as well. But even though he had the degree from Johnson, he started as like a sweeping the floor still, and like cleaning the garages, and then worked his way into a technician.
Maybe that's just I think that's like a new thing, like when you're new there, like we're gonna start you on the simple stuff, and we'll
make
slowly
sure you're
start
come
blending
to work every day.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best way. Like, I think it should be like tattoo apprentices. Like you go in and you apprentice someone, and you learn from that head mechanic, and you learn about that specific garage, that specific place. Because if you're working on Subarus, it's not going to be the same as if you're working on Fords.
Right. Yeah. It's completely different.
Yeah. So I think that's how it should always be. You should always just start with somebody, learn from them, and then work your way up.
Yeah. I agree. I just don't. That's why I just don't think like the whole college thing is like necessary.
I don't think
when it comes to stuff like that, like that hands-on stuff that you can just learn by doing it.
Right. And you're learning the basics in automotive college. You're learning like your basic engine, stuff like that. But when you go to a dealership, you're going to specialize, and those dealerships will send you to schools. Like BMW would send you to school to learn.
Fuck BMW.
Yes, but I'm just giving you an example because like Bob went to the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute for fixing motorcycles.
Yeah.
And like when he started working at Two Jacks in Westside or in Wilkes-Barre, they would send him like every 3 months to a course to learn about this new bike or
a new
like, so there's new technology in this bike. You have to go, they would pay for him to go to school for like a week to learn about that so they can fix it when it comes in.
Right. And do you say the colleges don't go anywhere. Do you think they're going to start like implementing like fixing electric cars too?
Probably, I would say. Because even when I was in Johnson, there was.
Or do you think that's going to be like a specialized things with the dealers?
I think you're going to see every car. You're going to see every car have an electric car. Like every car company is going to have electric cars, whether we like it or not. So I think that's going to be more like. It's going to be more dealership based schooling, not like school.
And I think they do that on purpose.
Yeah,
they don't want they're like people that own their cars to take them to like like random garages. They
Right.
want them to bring them to do
Oh,
this,
yeah.
just to make more money off them.
They're all different. Like a
Yeah.
Toyota electric car is going to be different than a Tesla. It's going to be different than a Ford electric car.
Right.
It's gonna,
Do you think it'll be? I mean, do you think there's definitely gonna be similarities?
right. Definitely. That's
but if
what
I-
you learn in
yeah,
school.
If
It's
I
like the
if I went
basics.
and worked for Ford and I learned how to like do all their electric car shit,
Right.
and then went and worked for Toyota, do you think I would like?
You definitely have an easier time than someone who's never worked on one before.
electric,
But I
yeah.
think that's what's going to happen. Like the school, like if you go to college for automotive, you're going to learn the basics of an electric car.
Yeah.
And then when you go to Toyota, you're going to specialize in Toyota's electric car. Like that's how we are now. So in automotive schools, you learn the basics of a combustion engine, the basics of what is in a car, the fuses, the computers, the ECUs, all that stuff. And then when you go to, say, Dodge, then you start going to school for Dodge
Specific,
to learn
yeah.
their style of engine,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I think that's just how it's going to be.
Would you ever buy an electric car?
Probably not.
No,
No.
not yet.
I'd like to drive one.
Yeah.
And I just don't think with my lifestyle, it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
I just feel like I drive too much. I don't know. I'd be scared of...
Elaborate on that, because I would feel like that would be like better, right?
Yeah, but...
With a charge?
Right, so like when you charge, say at Sheetz, it takes like an hour.
Yeah.
It takes like 30 minutes to an hour
But
to charge your car. So
what's
like,
the average
I don't know.
driving time?
I think 200 to 300 miles, so maybe I'd be all right.
Really? That's it? I feel
think
like that's not a lot.
I think that's average, 200 to 300 miles for an electric car. I think like the more expensive ones like Tesla or Audi might get 400 or 500 miles. But I think your typical like Ford SUV would be, somewhere along that. There's got to be a reason for why there'd be a cheaper electric car. And I'm going to say range is what makes it cheaper.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's just... Let's see.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to drive one.
250
250
is the average.
Right. So yeah, so I'd be all right. I drive about right now. I drive about I think 60 miles for work there and back.
It says, however, newer models from marquee companies like Tesla and Mercedes can go as far as 600 miles on one charge.
Right. So it depends on how much you want to spend on an electric car. That's
right.
The price range is what gets you the mileage.
The
range.
mileage, yeah.
Right. So would you? I mean, you don't drive anywhere.
I don't drive anywhere.
You drive. Maybe you're probably in a car maybe 15, 20 minutes a day, most?
Well, I'd say maybe like a half hour, because
Okay.
I take the kids to school.
Right.
I take the other kids to school.
Right.
And then I
Pick them up.
pick them both up.
Go to the store.
And then I'll go to the store, and then I'll go to the shop.
Right.
I mean, everything's real close to me.
Right.
But I think that your issue with how much you're driving is just based on where you live and
Right.
what you do.
Right. I guess so. It actually might be better because you can charge it at your house. So
Right, yeah,
I'm
you
not
could-
driving 300 miles a day, 200 miles a day.
Yeah, you're definitely not driving 6. So,
No, I'm
yeah.
driving I'm probably doing like 100 miles a day with grocery shopping. If I go grocery shopping, work, stuff like that.
It's the longevity of them that like scares me.
Okay.
I don't know how well these batteries are going to
Right.
last.
Plus you can't fix it. You don't know how, you can try to learn, but it's
Yeah.
not familiar to you. So it would be a learning curve for sure.
Yeah, I guarantee there's video on YouTube.
Definitely,
on
but-
how to swap a battery.
Right. But it's still be a learning curve.
Oh, yeah,
It wouldn't
yeah.
be like if you bought a Volkswagen, like I already know what's
yeah.
wrong. Like when you diagnose it, you're like, okay, it's not doing this. I probably know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Which with an electric car, it's like, okay, it's doing this. Where do I start?
Yeah.
You know?
But like the Teslas, they tell you what's wrong.
Really?
Yeah, like
Wow.
yeah, they tell you they'll even order they'll order parts
Your car
for
will order-
themselves.
Really? That's
yeah,
scary.
that's scary.
It's gonna kill me.
It's
It's gonna drive off the road and kill me.
right. They will. I've seen videos where like they'll order like if they need new brake pads, they'll order themselves new brake pads.
That's insane. That's insane. I know. Like my mom's BMW, it would tell you, the brake pads were getting low. It would tell you.
There's like so many sensors on
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
But Beamer's
Yeah.
not it.
No.
No. Were you ever behind a Tesla when it was auto driving?
No.
I was on 81 probably like a year ago now, and there was like a fancy wrapped. It was like wrapped in like teal SUV Tesla, and like I'm driving, close enough to see what it was doing, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, why is he driving this way? And then I go to pass him, and he's literally 2 hands on his phone, not on the
Like
steering
kicking
wheel,
back?
kicking back,
Yeah.
and it's driving itself. But it wasn't driving recklessly, but you could tell it was changing
hard time like finding the lines,
yeah, so it was just like almost like it was someone was drunk driving, you know what I mean? Like it would slow down, and then it would speed up, and then it would like go almost get close to the lane, and then it would almost like, you know, stuff like that. So I would get closer to it and it would speed up, you know, stuff like that.
The scary thing about those is because they all have like sensors, and they like try to read the lines on the road,
right?
But like half the lines on the road suck.
Especially in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they're
like,
just
I can see in Cali.
There's roads that have no lines.
Right.
And I just like,
so like, what happens if it hits a pothole, like a massive pothole?
Yeah, like
autopiling?
I don't know if it like senses for them and tries to dodge them.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never owned like a newer car. Like every car I have now.
I've driven behind the wheel of like a 2020 and 2022.
Okay.
And like they have like sensors for like if you're getting too close to like someone else.
Yeah.
But never like I've never like nothing that has like auto drive or anything.
I never had
auto park or anything.
I never had driven anything like that or used it. If I had, I did rent like a nice Tahoe when I went to Supercross this year, and I did have like the lane. It
self-adjust
or vibrate in your hand, like your steering wheel would vibrate, or you'd get a vibrate in the seat or something like that when you would like start getting closer to a car, or if you're in cruise control, it would like slow itself down if it would got closer.
Do you like
to a
cruise control?
For long drives, I do.
Really?
I do.
I could never.
I do, just because I'm bigger, I'm taller, and I'm usually not comfortable in like a car.
Right.
So like I would set it to like adjust my legs.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm always just like I need to get up to whoever's in front of me and then get around them and then get up to the next. Like I'm always just.
Yeah, it depends on how I'm driving, but like you're never really driving far. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You're not like when I'm doing the same drive every day on the highway. I'm just like, okay, I know where the cops are. I'm not going to speed.
Yeah, but it's like scary. Like I just don't trust it.
I mean, all you gotta do is tap the brake and it shuts off. You
know? I know. But then, like, why do I have it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
like it's not that big of a deal for me to like keep my foot on the gas.
Yeah, I mean that like I said before, it's just the comfortability of my body position. Like in the car, I'm usually maxed out in a seat, like I'm all the way back, and my legs are not stretched out. Right. So like for me to like adjust my legs and like not have my legs fall asleep, you know, I put cruise control on and I'll like stretch my like past the pedals and stuff like that, which is kind of scary. But
we should just go to a car dealership that has a Tesla and
just test drive it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
There's in Lehigh Valley Mall, there's a dealership.
Is there a Tesla dealership?
Yeah, like that's where you schedule all your stuff. I think the dealership's in Allentown or something, but it's not like a dealership. It's weird. I don't know. It's you schedule things in the mall, and then like you go to like a Ford dealership or something. They're like partnered up where like it gets delivered to.
They keep them somewhere.
They have like you could test drive the cars there, but that was like a year or two ago. So they might have a Tesla dealership closer now.
Yeah, I don't know if I've never seen a Tesla dealership. So.
I'm sure maybe Philly has one.
Maybe.
Yeah, Philly's might have one. I don't know.
I feel like they would just like partner up with someone, maybe. Like because they're so specific.
Right.
Like for like a car like manufacturer to have a dealership, I feel like they have to put out like a range of vehicles where a Tesla literally only has like
but now with like every manufacturer having their own electric car, why would you want someone else's electric car?
True.
Like why would you want to promote that? You know.
But I mean, not everyone has an electric car yet, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Like Ford has one.
I know Ford has one.
Chevy has one.
Yeah.
Toyota has one.
Sure.
Volkswagen. Subaru might not have one. They have hybrids. I don't think they have a full-on electric yet.
Not yet.
No, I've seen some concepts.
Yeah, coming this year or next year or whatever. And going for it. They said they were going electric.
Right.
But, I don't think Volkswagen has one.
They have to. They're partnered up with Audi. They have to.
I know Audi does.
Yeah, but they have to.
And Audi's like
They have hybrids. They have diesels. I don't know.
Yeah.
They might not.
Diesels.
They do.
Or you think diesels are going to go away?
No.
No? Ever?
No.
It's
a workhorse.
Yeah. But aren't they making like electric tractors and shit like that too?
Tractor trailers, like semis?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They have them.
Yeah.
Tesla has them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll ever, I don't know.
For the environment.
The range. It's for the environment, but the range?
I mean, if they can get 600 miles.
Yeah, but then you're towing.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying that's 600 miles in a car.
Right.
So, I mean, you add tractor, you have a lot more room to put batteries. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You add the batteries, you get fucking...
Could
get some crazy
range. Be the future.
Yeah.
I don't know much about
They would have to put probably chargers at
truck stops?
Truck stops, and then even I guess where you drop off and stuff like that, depending.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, how long would it take to charge a semi?
True.
You know what I mean? That would it takes. I heard it. I mean, I'm sure with technology it'll all get faster, but it's got to take a long time and a lot of weight. They're probably batteries. Those batteries are heavy, so that takes. When you have a tractor trailer and you like haul weight, the truck and
but I
trailer.
heard the Teslas are like super light, right?
No, I don't think so. I think they're heavy. But I know tractor trailers, like the weight of the truck and the weight of the trailer, you can only legally haul so much weight, and that.
How much does a Subaru weigh?
My wagon weighs 4,200 pounds.
Okay, so the Model S weighs 45.
Okay, so that's it's not much heavier.
Not much heavier.
No.
Yeah,
but that's a lot of batteries in a semi, so that's gonna be a lot heavier.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna. It's such a like, it's like a different world that we would have to like everything would have to change
for everyone to have electric cars
right
only.
You know what I mean?
I don't see in our lifetime like the combustion engine going away.
No, it's not going to go away. I mean, people are going to fucking run it to the ground. They don't care. It's just like I just feel like they want it to go away. Like maybe
they do and don't.
I think they do.
You think they do? Not who's they?
They, like the government, maybe. Okay. You know what I mean? Or like, not so much the government, but like, I guess like people that like care about the environment.
People make a lot of money off of oil and a lot of money off of gasoline.
So maybe not the government.
Yeah, I don't think they want it to go away because that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, look how much we're spending on gas right now. I think it's like $4.
I spend like 25 every 2 days.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. We use Super. We have to use Super.
Right, yeah.
So it's like $45 to fill the RAV4 at 87, and it's like $60 to fill the Subaru.
Yeah, but also because of the cold, like how the like I go warm my car up.
Right.
You know, it sits there and idles for 20 minutes.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
For Subarus.
Why?
I mean, to warm them up, but don't leave them idle while warm for a while. They'll burn oil.
Oh, I mean, it burns oil anyway.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you don't check, right? You just go 1,000 miles, put a cord in, right?
I just hope and pray. I feel like it is burning oil.
Yeah.
Like all the time. There's this weird smell on it. I don't know what it is.
Subarus do burn oil though.
Yeah.
It's in the owner's manual.
Oh,
like brand new.
Okay.
They'll burn like it's like a half a quart an oil change or something when it's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard even the newer ones, because the clearances on the rings are so small because they want the least amount of friction to gain the most amount of efficiency for fuel and miles, that it's just like it happens. That's why they use zero weight in the newer Subarus, not WRXs or anything like that, obviously.
Right.
But all right, we've been talking about cars for a long time. What are we doing next?
I don't know, because we're already at an hour.
Are we?
Yeah.
Isn't there more you want to talk about? You want to touch on some?
There was a couple things, but I mean,
you want to end it here?
We might have to just end it here because I feel like we go into something else. We're gonna be here for another half hour.
Yeah, that's true. You want to save it for another episode then?
Yeah, we'll save it for next episode. Hopefully we can get Brandon on.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Getting towards the end of the year.
We're gonna have a skateboarding episode.
Talk about Sodi, Skater of the Year.
Skater of the
Year.
I don't know.
There's one.
I don't know who that is.
Every year, there's every year Thrasher picks Skater of the Year. Whoever puts the best parts out, does the best tricks, and that's a huge thing. People really work hard to be Skater of the Year. I think last year was Jamie Foy for like the second time.
Okay, tell me someone who I know that was Skater of the Year.
Runner up this year is Nyjah Houston.
No.
You don't know who Nyjah Houston is?
No.
You don't know who Nyjah Houston is?
No.
Elementality with Bam Margera back in like 2005.
Negative.
Little kid with dreads that used to skate back in the day.
No.
Like 11-year-old was killing it.
Brian Scheckler?
No, but Brian Scheckler is like 30 now, right? 30, 31.
Is he?
Yeah, maybe even older, but no. He kills like he was in the Olympics, skating Olympics this year for the first Olympics. He wins everything.
Not that little girl, right?
No, but
is it the one who did 900 or the?
No.
Okay.
No. He's Nyjah Houston's 27 now.
Okay. There was like a little kid that did like not even. I think it was more than 900. I think it might have been
1080.
Like 1080
on a mega ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were saying it doesn't count because it's on a mega ramp.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, that counts all day. Even Tony Hawk said.
I mean, it's still
that's way scarier.
It's 4 complete rotations.
Yes.
Like suck my dick.
So, do you have a favorite skater just to touch on it, or do you not want to wait till next episode?
We'll touch on it a little bit real quick.
But do you have one?
A favorite skater of all time?
I know who it is.
Who?
Bam Margera.
No. What? Bam Margera's not even good.
He just had the biggest balls.
Yeah, he was just fun.
Skating.
He was just fun to watch.
Yeah.
My favorite skater of all time is Roddy Mullen.
Okay.
because he fucking invented everything.
Yeah, he did.
He's disgusting.
Have you watched anything of him lately?
No, I didn't even know he still skates. I thought he was dead.
No, he doesn't really skate too much. But I'm just saying, like his personality.
Oh no.
He's a little weird.
I'm sure he is.
He's weird. He's kind of weird.
But I mean,
he's really quiet.
He was like, I'm sure he was like kept as a kid, and like really like kept to himself. And then when he just played with a skateboard and just came up with all these fucking tricks.
Yeah,
because he literally was like behind inventing, like
the kickflip,
everything. Like
that's
and it's just disgusting. And I love his groundwork. Like it's just
his manuals, stuff like that.
Yeah, like all the
Casper flips and the handstands.
Yeah,
and,
just
yeah, disgusting. Yeah, definitely.
So,
I used to really like him. I played him a lot in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Right, because he had the dark slide, and it was fucking one of my favorite moves ever. I love that move.
Yeah. I just when I hear Dark Side, I just hear like the special noise of Tony Hawk.
Ding!
Ding! Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, we'll talk more about skaters and we'll get into it a little bit. I'll do some research on where the fuck that is.
Nigel Houston.
Sure.
Yeah, there's. I think Tory. I can't.
Did they pick it already?
No, I'm hoping they don't pick it before the next episode because I want to get Brandon's take on who he wants to get Skater of the Year.
Okay.
And who he thinks will get it.
All right.
But I'm not sure who that is, but we'll get to it then.
All right. I'll catch you next time.
All right. Next time.